Anyway, welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Listen, everything you need to know about me is down below in the description box. Okay. I'm doing your zodiac forecast. So I'm just going to go ahead and move along. Leo had a little bit of a temper tantrum, as they tend to do when the truth is spoken to them. So they over there in their own section, and we're just going to pick up where we left off. All right. So either, again, Leo, you want to apologize or you'll be sorry for something. Um, Either you or this other person, we have guru, lover, and a jewel. So either you missed out on a good thing or you were this good thing. All right. And somebody didn't appreciate you, or somebody gave, either you gave somebody a hard time or vice versa unnecessarily, okay? And either you want to apologize or this is something you'll be sorry for. Let's see. Now, I did see a lot of ominous cards on the bottom of the deck, okay, coming from some type of emperor. I don't know if that's a threat or what's going on there, but let's see what God says, okay? All right, so what is this? Despair. I feel like somebody had all the advice, all the advisors too. All right. Now, I said Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This could have to do with the Aries. Yeah, the Emperor showed up, so this could have to do with the Aries specifically. Um, yep, we have a past relationship, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, and the World. All right. And something does come to light. Something gets exposed. This could be um yeah, it's giving like a news report or world news. All right. Here that the reason that this happens is because of some type of partnership or some type of deal that was made in the past. And someone's like, I feel like someone can't, Leo here, someone's consciousness gets the best of them, and they're like, yeah, 222. They're like, I just can't deal with this. They have to like purge. Okay, I feel like somebody's spirit is convicted about something in the past, and again, whatever this was, it led to a lot of hurt. A lot of people got hurt, families got hurt, people lost their jobs, money, something like that. People lost their homes. Or whatever, and I'm hearing against their better judgment, or somebody went with something against better judgment, wise judgment. All right. Somebody may have advised them, like, no, don't do that, or be forgiving, or something like that. Cooler heads prevail, something. All right. And I guess they didn't listen. But anyway, I feel like somebody's spirit is convicted. All right. Here, somebody feels the needs to purge. This could only happen because the receipts come out about this with the high priestess and the ace of swords. So somebody has have to admit publicly, um, maybe what they did, what they knew privately to themselves. It all comes out. High priestess and this ace of swords. All right. Here, somebody has a consciousness or a sudden Christ consciousness or something like that. Okay. Leo. It sounds a little bit like accountability. Okay. Now, fire signs, again, I was telling you, well, Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of non accountability, I feel like you're trying to drag somebody into something, or somebody else is like, it was them too. Okay. Here, somebody does not want to take the fall, or, you know, uh, is not going to take the bag or be left holding, the bag or something like that. All right. Or somebody always talks about, you know, what everybody else doing. Okay, here, will they do it too, or something? I don't like that. All right. Somebody has a drug problem too, something with the nose, or tweaks too much, or somebody might be getting plastic surgery on their nose because they do too much cocaine or something like that. Here, something. There's something with somebody's nose. It's like real bad. Okay, that's not for everybody, but everybody watch my channel. Okay. So yeah, zero expectations. Again, for some of you, this is a relationship where a feminine doesn't have expectations of you. Here in reverse. All right. Here, pajamas hidden. Okay. So, somebody feels like they're hidden, or like they're hiding or something like that, but they stick out like a sore fucking thumb. So I don't know. Okay. And maybe that's why, like somebody feels like, I feel like somebody feels like they're mysterious, or somebody feels like they're hidden, or somebody feels like they're so clever. And, you may be wondering why somebody isn't responding to you, or vice versa. And it's because nothing you do surprises this person, or vice versa here. Like somebody feels like they're, ooh, like, ooh, you see this big building, let me climb. Like nobody, I don't feel like this feminine or whoever this is gives a fuck about going to the top or something. Like somebody wants somebody to be so awe and amazed, or somebody wants to be a mystery or feel like they're a mystery. So somebody's intrigued. It's like, oh, I want to go see that. I want to go explore that. I want to go look for that bump in the night. This person does not give a damn. Okay, like you got high hopes. Okay, for something. I was just talking to Pisces about some expectations or something like that. All right. Here, or somebody wants somebody to be in awe or something. They're not. Like they're not at all. Like, so either you need to stop expecting something, or vice versa, or somebody expects somebody to come go looking for somebody. They're not here. And again, somebody feels like they're hidden, or they're like you're not. You're very, very exposed. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it, but you're very, very exposed. Like somebody's gotten caught in their britches. Okay. Ass out, so to speak. Yeah, wind and spiteful. Somebody got wind of something, or somebody's gonna be um maybe that's why, Sagittarius, you're blowing a lot of smoke, or somebody's blowing a lot of smoke. Could be air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and a Libra, or somebody says something to be spiteful, or I feel like somebody, okay, this is what it is. Somebody is spiteful because you won't blow wind up their ass, or vice versa. Okay, or you're spiteful because somebody won't blow wind up. Okay, somebody like they ass blowed up. Trigger warning. Okay, I feel like that's literal. Okay, happy Pride Month, girl. Okay, but I think that somebody's mad because you won't blow smoke up their ass, or you're mad because somebody won't blow smoke up your ass. I just feel like they're not impressed, baby. Okay. I feel like the shit that you're impressed by, this person is not impressed by. And if it's a masculine dealing with a feminine, if you're mad at this feminine or you feel rejected, it's because the shit that you're impressed by, this feminine is not impressed by that at fucking all. And you're taking that personal instead of finding out what impresses that feminine. But you want this feminine to be impressed or something about you, or vice versa. Okay. And and you're completely exposed again. So I don't know. Somebody feels like mysterious is going to make somebody intrigued. They're not. Okay. Here, yeah, basic stool. Somebody also, I don't know. You could be an enmity to somebody, because this stool is giving God will make your enemies your footstool. So I don't know if you got enmity with somebody or with a woman because she wouldn't blow smoke up your ass or something. But I do feel like God is going to make you, if any of that sounds familiar, God is going to make you that person's footstool. Because I feel like a lot of the spiteful, or the things that you did out of spite, was because somebody wouldn't blow smoke up your ass, or was because you felt like somebody wasn't impressed by what you felt that they should be impressed by, instead of just recognizing their autonomy. Some people like, New York and buildings and shit, and other people like daffodils, and that's okay. Okay, that's okay, right? Here, and I feel like also with this pajamas, like somebody, I don't feel like you were prepared, or somebody wasn't even prepared to engage, or that could be it. All right. Here, you could have judged somebody by how they were dressed, or for the occasion. I don't feel like you were dressed, because this says pajamas, so somebody wasn't even prepared, or you could have slept on somebody, or you felt like somebody was sleeping on you when you were really sleeping on that person. All right, and you took that personal with this wind, because again, somebody wasn't willing to do what other people do. Sagittarius, again. All right. Here, and again, this is in reverse. So again, the expectation, or you were mad because somebody, and okay, like girl, all right. We have basic on the bottom. Okay, so again, I just feel like that's the crux of some type of disagreement or whatever. But I feel like if it's the case, if you did something petty because somebody didn't revere something you felt like they should have revered instead of respecting what the fuck they revered or respecting their autonomy, God's gonna make you their footstool or vice versa. Here. And I feel like you're even gonna get confirmation that, you were treating somebody like they were basic or like a trifle thing, but then after the fact, God's going to show you how basic you are. And again, it says God will use your enemies as your footstool or something like that, and you're about to be a footstool, okay, or vice versa here, or you use somebody as your footstool, something like that. Okay, I feel like it's the other way around because it's something about somebody not blowing smoke up your ass and getting offended. All right, um, Ari, hold up, I gotta do the smile. Yeah, exposed. Yeah, some okay. I heard light up the sky. Um, that Angela Winbush. Okay, so she made that song "Smile" 111. Um, but then they were talking about how she remade the song and did the angel. Ooh, okay, so Miss. Okay, here you had an angel, or somebody had an angel with a beautiful smile. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like something was handled very immaturely. Okay. Here. We got the moon. Yeah, something is definitely coming to light, being exposed. Page of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Five of Wands. Yeah, your whole claim to fame, this whole angst is some type of bruised ego because somebody, okay, something. All right. Here, but I feel like the only thing you do is really expose your. I feel like you expose yourself, and that's why God uses you as this person's footstool or something like that. Yeah, that's the truth. I said it. That's exactly everything I just said. All right, you get exposed for this reason for treating maybe an angel with a beautiful smile like shit because you got mad because they didn't blow smoke up your ass, something like that. Okay, let's move on to Aries. That's what they said. Child. Okay. Um, we have courtship. Again, I said somebody doesn't want to be in a relationship, or somebody's trying to find a way to like tell somebody, they've worn out their welcome, or their time is up, or they're tired of waiting on them, or they're not going to sit and be on the bench, or sit and do what else, child? Okay. Here, and now somebody has to work to stay, or to convince somebody to stay, move forward with an engagement or something like that. Somebody could be unsure or backing out, okay, of an engagement, courtship, partnership. Yeah. In reverse, we got fresh and in the reverse though with this waiter. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to wait anymore. I feel like somebody was like dangling something, okay. You know how you give somebody like a her, if you've been in a relationship, you're like, okay, where is this going? Are we dating? Are we married? And somebody just give you a little, they know you want a ring and they give you some earrings, and you like, I've been hinting about getting engaged, this, and this. What the fuck am I gonna do with these earrings? Type beat, all right. I feel like something becomes apparent. It's like you're really not trying to do this, and I feel like you're just wasting my time, wasting my years or whatever. I'm not about to let you do that anymore. So we're gonna have this hard conversation, all right? And you're either going to shit or get off. I feel like I said that last week. Like you're either gonna shit or you're gonna get off the damn toilet. I feel like this conversation is had in a relationship. If you're already in one and it's not working well, or somebody's not changing, they're about to break up with you, or again, if you've been stringing somebody along, they're gonna give you an ultimatum, and they're just basically like, you're not about to waste my good years, youth, all of that. Like somebody just wakes up one day, they look in the mirror and they're like, bitch, I still got it. What am I doing with you? And so they have that conversation. Again, somebody this masculine, you on your way out the door here, okay, yeah, you get grilled or interviewed here, fearless, and I feel like somebody has been holding back, maybe because of relationship dynamics or constructs trying to let you be the man, or whatever. I don't know, but I feel like this feminine takes the bull by the horns. Is like, what you doing? Like, what we doing? And if we ain't doing nothing, bye. But I feel like they're done, like, waiting. Okay, or you could go on a date with somebody and it ends up like an interview, or something like that. I don't know. Somebody could also have a fresh perspective on something. Okay, here, something you haven't encountered this before. All right, you may not have felt like this was your case, but all of a sudden there's something about this person, their deliveries, the way they structure their questions, or whatever. Okay, and I feel like this feminine, whoever she takes up a lot of room, like maybe with her personality, her disposition, or whatever this is, Aries. Okay, here. And I think the key for you, what makes it hard, or, we have race and we have point, and you're getting to know somebody, you know, is, do you have enough maturity to not compete with this person, right? Because I feel like if you do compete with this person, this feminine feels like you're competing with her, then again, you're already damn near out the door. Maybe because you were competing, right? Instead of getting to know someone, or whatever. There's some type of challenge or contest here, or whatever. So I don't know. That's for you to decide. But again, I feel like you have to convince somebody why they should let you stay or continue entertaining you and dating you, because somebody feels like you're wasting their time. And somebody is also not going to put out either. They may be celibate, or, somebody is not handing out, like, I don't, okay. Somebody said, my wholeness is deleted. Okay, period. All right, so they ain't serving nothing. They Amazon fresh over in this bitch. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna ask you questions. I want to know shit, and and I want the truth. And if you got a problem with all that, next caller, get out. Get in the line. Okay, you in the way. I'm trying to see bachelor number whoever. Okay, like, somebody's not playing anymore. All right, somebody realizes that they are the prize. Somebody realizes that they're worth. Okay, may the best man win. Okay, you taking up space, get off the bench again. Okay, here. You're not the only one trying to get to know me, or whatever. Like, somebody ain't fucking with you no more. I feel like somebody took too long or played around. I don't know what this is, but they're taking interviews and applications now. Whoever this is, Aries. Okay, this may be you. Yeah, it took all damn day. What you thought here? Knight of Pentacles with this Page of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody said you couldn't make a decision, so they're making a decision for you. And I feel like the first time you knew this, especially if this was a relationship, was they started dressing up and going out more and hanging places you ain't never seen them before. Okay. That was a sure sign, like, damn, okay. Here, so now you got competition because you couldn't make up your mind. All right, this is judgment here. Um, and yeah, here, off to the races. I don't know. Okay, here, maybe you uh was judging somebody, okay, or judging were they worthy to get married, or to do something, or whatever. You want somebody to change this and that. And meanwhile, I feel like somebody came along, like, baby, you ain't got to change a thing. I love you just the way you are, like Bruno Mars had said. Okay, he said, when I see your face, okay, there's nothing I would change because you're amazing. Amazon Fresh, just the way you are. All right. So, good luck with that. All right. That concludes fire signs.